Well, I wanted to film this while it's still fresh in my mind. My ex-wife and my ex-wife's husband had given me this old car of theirs they didn't need. It was not running, so I had them drop it off at my place. I was going to get it running. In my head, I was thinking it was like an Acadia or something, but as I was working on it, trying to film it in the dark and whatnot, I decided it was a Suburban. It had a 5.3 LS in it, which I didn't have a lot of experience with, and a 480 GLE underneath. So I was kind of looking forward to either using this to tow or just using the engine and something else. I got it running. This thing ran so good. And when daylight hit, I got in it, jumped in it, took it down the road, kind of around the corner, ended up kind of in my grandparents' old neighborhood, and I saw this place I'd never seen before. It was part go-kart track and car wash. But the interesting thing about this car wash was each and every bay had a portable pressure washer that was on wheels and then winched up to the top so that each bay could you could use the pressure washer. It was kind of a cool setup, but it was also partially like apartments, like it was kind of all built together. Anyway, I was looking at the setup, wandering around filming that because it was cool, and I ran into this old timer. There's a little, those little tucked in inside a neighborhood little farm that has like they'll have like a little workshop, little work area, and in there he had a great old iron workers and press brakes and stuff like that. I was poking around, looking at it, started talking to the guy the way I do. We chit-chatted for, 20 minutes or something. And then I'm going up the hill to get back in my new Suburban and drive it back home. And I'm joking, like, I hope it didn't get stolen because I'm not seeing it where I remember parking it. And then I look and I realize that the red Suburban was actually a red G30 van, which was kind of cool. And I'm looking at it and I realize somebody has sawed off the front frame of this van and taken everything. The 5.3, the 480, it's just gone. So I go over to my exes to explain what happened to this thing they just gave me. And then I woke up from this nightmare and realized it was an actual nightmare. Do not go to sleep after watching Junkyard Digs, especially if it's an episode that has a guest star of Dalton. So anyway, that's how my morning's gone.